So I'm going to be talking about intimate apparel. For question one, something I found memorable. It's like I found it kind of odd that a woman so confident in her intelligence and her abilities would let something like her unattractiveness get in the way, or like not like that, but like worry about it or like put her down. So question two, three themes that I found throughout the play: be confidence, religion, and gender. For confidence, as I mentioned above, like Esther is very confident in her skills and intelligence, but she lacks confidence throughout the whole play, and that's like the only thing that holds her back. Um, Religion, Esther meets someone, Mr. Marks, who she thinks is the love of her life. They have a lot in common, like he's Jewish, but should she marry him just because he's Jewish? And for gender hinders multiple characters throughout the play. Take Mrs. Van Buren and Mamie for example. Mrs. Van Buren is pressured to have a child, and Mamie thinks the only job she can hold down is prostitution. So the three R's: reinvent, restore, and resist. Reinforce, restore, and resist. I think Nottage navigates around race in nuanced ways. She smartly takes the play in a different direction every time race gets involved. This play kind of reinvented my understanding of African American experience. I just never really thought that like an upper class white woman would help out just an African American woman like that back in the day. And I think the play kind of resists stereotypes because it's not about like the basic ones that come to my mind when I think of African American stereotypes. And I think that Lynn wrote this play because she wanted people to think differently about African Americans. And do stereotypes, for question four, do stereotypes still exist today for African American and in other groups? I'm gonna say yes because like I think they're always gonna exist. Like they're always gonna be around. There's always gonna be like at least you're gonna meet at least like one person who just like is the classic like stereotypical person for that race, and it's just like that's the reason they're still around and they always will be. And then for my questions, what do you think the future holds for Esther? And throughout the play, like there's this idea that something's wrong with a woman if she's not married. So do you think this opinion's still relevant in today's society? Thanks.